Well, time to deal with Chuck and his fighting gym. Have to admit, I can't imagine this will be too hard. I mean, Chuck is up to level, like, 30 on his Poliwrath, so this is maybe a little bit more fair. Because, you know, I'm gonna have... Well, actually, I have about the same amount of levels, won't I? I guess it's not gonna be that much fairer after all. Outside Poliwrath being a bit more durable than Gengar, but, you know, we still have our cheap sleep tactics available to us. But there's no reason not to just return on Hitmonlee. I mean, it hits hard, it gets Meditate, so it can hit even harder, but it doesn't really take physical attacks very well. Special attacks, it actually takes them better, oddly enough. But it's got really weak physical defenses. So it's just worth a quick smash. I'm not too worried about Hitmonlee, though maybe I should be. You know, it does have access to elemental punches that could, you know, burn, freeze, or paralyze us. And I don't know if I can one-shot this thing on return. Nope, no I can't. But it's gonna go with Comet Punch. So instead of going with something super effective, it's like I'll just throw 3 punches. Okay. You do you, Hitmonchan. I know you want to use me like I'm an old bag, but you know, I'm sorry, I'm male. You know, it doesn't work as a joke. You know, like in Ricky 1. That really bad movie, you know, AVGN reviewed one time because he's like part of a deal with Nostalgia Critic where he reviewed a really bad game. Bebe's Kids. Man, that was forever ago. I'm showing my age, internet. I can only hope I'm aging with some grace here. Not a lot, but some. And the Machop's been chopped down like a certain Russian. Yep, making a reference back to Rocky IV. Now then, this one's like iron, better put to sleep. Gosh darn it. Well, if it's gonna seismic toss me, I'll go for a return hit then. Biggest problem is I know it knows Rock Slide. Well, I survived it. Okay. Thankfully I was faster, I didn't have to worry about flinching me. Why that thing knows Rock Slide, I have no idea. like it's not even a TM in this game. Like, to get Rock Slide and some stuff, you have to go through some crazy breeding work, you know? Like, it's a headache to get it done. Like, even on stuff you can do it on, sometimes I'll look at it and like, is this really worth it? By the time I can get around to doing that stuff, you know, the game's already gonna be over. Like, especially on some of the stuff you can do it onto, like, I think you can put it on T-Tar, potentially, but it's like, it requires, like, chain breeding or something, I think. It's been a while since I've looked at the breeding options for Tyranitar, I'll admit. But I'm pretty sure it's, like, annoyingly complicated. Though maybe Tyranitar learns Rock Slide by default. I'd have to relook at its list again. It's been a long time since I've looked at, you know, T-Tar's moveset. Like, even in runs where I'm like, oh, I can use this Pokemon, I can't get it till the end of the game anyway. Like, if I can't grab it until I'm fighting Red, what's the point, you know? Like to even get to Mount Silver, I'm gonna already have a team that's probably at Red's level. And if it isn't, I'd rather throw myself, you know, against the Elite Four until I'm ready. Like, why go to Mount Silver, catch one, you know... I don't even remember if its base form's super rare or not right now. But, you know, assuming it is decently common, it still takes forever to level up, because it's like a pseudo-legendary. So it's a painful process to get up to, you know, a level where it can actually learn all the cool moves it can learn. Like, there's some Pokemon, you know, I want to use in these games, I'm just like, you know, by the time I get them, it's just not worth it anymore. It's why I never used Umbreon, really. I mean, I'd have to spend time, you know, basically going back and forth for hours on the bicycle to get enough steps to boost the happiness of Eevee enough to even try and pull it off. And at that point, you know, is there really a reason to bother with it? Like, even in the dark round, like, I'm gonna have better options by the time I can use this thing. Plus, Umbreon's a lot more defensive than I like anyway. I tend to prefer pure offense. I know, I'm a bit of an oddball. I'm just like, I'd rather have a glass cannon. Oh, you're at me and failed, huh? Well, sucks to be that primate. And down it went. Now that begs the question of what do I do against Poliwrath? I know it's gonna be defensively bulky on the physical side. At least when it comes to taking hits, you know, from our friend here. Well, you know, we can't put it to sleep, and that will mess up Chuck. Because he's gonna have to spend a turn, yep, on the full heal. I could obviously try countering again, but I don't care about that. I mean, I'm assuming he's not gonna get lucky enough to smack me with a dynamic punch. Oh, I don't have to find out about it. Because I assume, you know, if he had some health left, if it was high enough, he'd go for, you know, the lock before he tried throwing the dynamic punch out. Well, that gives us another badge, at least. Now to go, get Fly, right? I can at least now control Pokemon up to level 70. Yeah, I don't care about your Dynamic Punch, man. It's too iffy a move, you know? Like that 50% accuracy is just crap. Admittedly, if I was in a run where I was using items, I could fix that problem by just throwing out an X accuracy. Because then, you know, I'd bypass the accuracy check and be able to throw out 100% accurate Dynamic Punches all the time. So you could definitely make that move work. You know, you just have to be willing to use items. And X accuracies are a bit on the expensive side too, considering they cost 950 Poké Dollars. They're not the cheapest of item. Though considering how busted they are, I'm not surprised. Perfect accuracy is definitely crazy on some of those moves. Yeah, I picked up a second Noctowl. I headed, you know, south of Ecruteak City, and the first thing I ran into was a Noctowl. So we're gonna get rid of that tackle attack. And learn how to fly. Well, let's just fly our way back to, Olivine City here. At least I'm pretty sure I grabbed the secret potion, right? Yeah, we have it. Right? Yep. Like, you just grabbed it last episode and you already forgot? You'd be surprised the things I forget sometimes. Like, I forgot for the longest time in one run I hadn't fought Lieutenant Surge yet. And went after him after I'd already, like, beaten Koga or something. Like, oh man. This was a long time coming, but we finally did it. We're gonna take on Lieutenant Surge. You know, when we have the massive advantage, so it's no surprise who's gonna win. I don't want to fight you. I mean, I probably already took out everybody in here anyway. I was really looking for every little bit of experience I could find. I was leaving no stone unturned, you know? I'm like, I gotta have it. Every last drop of it. The real question is, can I take down Jasmine? I may have to check that out. I mean, if I can't fight her at my current level, we're gonna have to make our way over to Mahogany Town and work on getting Gyarados out of the way and get the red scale. I'd rather go after her, because that's usually my natural next task, but With this team, you know, being able to take her down may be a big question. I mean, I can't one-shot her Magnemites. I don't have any way to do that. So I'd have to rely on at least 3 Hypnosises. And I've been trying to avoid items. But if we used an X accuracy and a paralysis block, we could sleep them, then easily take care of them. Decisions. Till next time, then. See ya.